Hello everyone! So as you can see, I am going to be doing a product review today. So I'm so excited because my new coffee maker has arrived. So as you can see, I have got the new Dolce Gusto Mini Me coffee maker. So I bought this off of the Dolce Gusto website. And at the moment you can get it for $49.99 and it includes 8 boxes of pods. So you're saving over £100 on this bundle. So as you can see, I've got a wide range of different coffee pods. I've got some Starbucks ones. I've got a lot of the Nescafe ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of the box and then I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, so here it is in all of its glory. So actually it's quite a hefty machine. It's quite heavy and it's not mini. Seeing as the name is Mini Me, you would have thought that it would be like really tiny, but it's a good sized coffee machine. So first up, what we need to do, because it is brand new, is to wash out the little water tank just with drinking water, and then we need to fill it up, and then we need to do the rinse cycle. So you pop your water tank in there. There we go. So I've just got a normal glass, you just fit one under there. So now what we need to do is we need to make sure that the cleansing filter is in there. So you have to pop up the top, make sure it's the fully way up, and then you can undo your pod holder. So in there you need this little contraption, which is your little rinser pod thing, whatever you would want to call it. So you have to make sure that's in there to do your cleaning. So you just pop that back in there, close the lid, and then you need to make sure that you put it on the highest setting for the tallest cup. So there we go. Now what we need to do is we need to turn it on. So on here we have a little flashing red button. So this shows you when it's heating up. Eventually when it's hot, it will turn green. But if you don't use the coffee machine, it will not stay on. After a few minutes, it will switch off. So it's saving you some power. So just wait for that to be green. There we go, it's just green. So we'll put the cup underneath. And on the top here, you've got a little lever. One side it shows a red dot, the other side it shows a blue dot. So we'll see the blue is for cold drinks, red is for hot drinks. So what you need to do first is you need to put it onto the blue, which is cold rinse. So there we go. And then it will start filling up. So you can probably hear this isn't necessarily a quiet machine. It's quite loud, but I am doing it on my dining room table. I'm sure you'll have it in a much secure location, you know, on a wobbly table. So there we go, it's done. So next up, what we need to do is we need to do a hot rinse. So I'm going to go and empty my glass and then we'll do the hot rinse. Right, so pop it back under and then just put the dial the other way to the red. You can see it steaming. So there we go. The hot rinse is now done. So now what we need to do is we need to refill the tank, because as you can see, there's only a small amount of water left in there. So this tank will probably take, if it was full right to the top, I'd say probably 3 big cups, but you would need to keep refilling it if you had a lot of guests or something. But for my family, it's perfect because it's only me and my partner that really drink coffee. And it means that there's no excess water left in there that you don't want and it goes a bit yucky. So I'm going to go refill this and then we'll try out a new pod. Okay, so now you can see the full front range of the coffee machine. So I'm going to show you how we make a cappuccino. So in here, you'll see that you have 2 different coloured pods. So you obviously have the brown one, which is your coffee, and the white one, which is your milk. So on the top of these little pods, here you can see the lines of where you need to adjust your water level or your mug level on the actual coffee machine. So make sure you follow those when you're doing your coffees, because otherwise it could go terribly wrong and you end up with a really watery coffee. So with these ones, you'll see that the cappuccino, you do it on the first level on here for the coffee, and you do it on nearest to the top for the milk. So let's start off Right, first I'm going to put in the milk. So let's switch it on. So now you can see the button on here. So it flashes red when it's heating up, and then when it's done, it will be green. And there we go. Now you know that it's time to do your coffee. So again, you pop it up as you did when you put in the cleaning filter. You pop it in to the holder, put it down, and make sure you adjust on here for how much water goes in. Pop your mug underneath, or glass, whatever you're using, and simply turn the knob at the back up here. So left is cold, right is hot. So pop it to the right because this is obviously a hot drink. Just do it there, it stays there, and then off we go. So there we go, there is the milk done. So then we lift it up, and don't forget that these are quite hot when you take them out, so do be careful. And replace it with your coffee. Pop it in. Remember to keep a check of what it says on the levels there. So doing that is what actually punches a hole in your pods. So as you can see on this one, it's got a little tiny hole just there. So then you move your thing on here to get your coffee. So for that one, it's right at the bottom. And again, just flip it over to the hot. So you can see that the coffee was a really quick one because it was on the lowest setting. So as you can see, all the coffee is floating down and mixing in with the milk, and you're left with a nice frothy top, as you would on any delicious cappuccino. So if you wanted to, you could get some sprinkles and sprinkle some chocolate powder on there if you wanted to. And that's that done. So that took less than 2 minutes to do a delicious coffee. Cheers! And it is a really nice coffee. I haven't put sugar in this yet. I usually have a good 2 sugars in my coffee, and actually these are pretty sweet and they are really, really tasty. So as I said, there's so many different varieties you can get. You can even get hot chocolates. You can get some other brands that are like made to fit in these machines. So they do like Horlicks. They have milkshakes, so you can obviously have them on the cold setting. Here I've just got some of the random ones. I've got a chocochino, I've got a chocochino caramel, latte macchiato caramel, I've got a cold brew coffee, which obviously again you would put through on the cold setting. I've got some Starbucks latte macchiatos, and yeah, I can't wait to try them all. And don't forget, if you want to get one of these yourself, I suggest you go onto the Dolce Gusto website, because you get them $49.99 with all the boxes of pods, saving you a lot of money, because these pods around about between £3 and £5 in the supermarkets and things like that. So it is a big saving to be made. So yeah, so many tasty ones to choose from. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.